Hey everyone, welcome back to Moto Next Hub. Today we've got something very special, the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R, a true middleweight supersport that brings race-inspired DNA to the street, with class-leading tech and styling. If you've been waiting for the next-gen 600-650 class supersport, this could be the one. In this video, I'll walk you through key features, performance, design, price, and ultimately, whether this Ninja lives up to the hype. Let's dive in. Engine performance. At the heart of the ZX-6R, the 2026 Ninja ZX-6R is powered by a 636cc liquid-cooled, docked, inline-4 engine, a part of what Kawasaki calls the 636 advantage. Compression ratio sits at 12.9 to 1. Power output, 127.0 horsepower at 13,000 revolutions per minute, ISO standard, and a maximum torque of around 52.1 pounds-to-feet at 10,800 revolutions per minute. Fuel injection is via can throttle bodies, 38mm 8-4, with oval sub-throttles for smooth throttle response. Transmission, a 6-speed return shift gearbox with sealed chain final drive. What this means on the road or track is a broad, flexible power band. The 636cc displacement gives stronger mid-range and low-end punch compared with traditional 600cc supersports. That translates to usable performance not only at high RPMs but also when accelerating out of corners, overtaking in traffic or highway use, making it versatile for both spirited riding and everyday use. Chassis, suspension, brakes, precision handling and control. Underneath the aggressive bodywork lies a chassis and suspension package designed to make the ZX-6R behave like a true sport bike, whether on tight twisty roads or on the track. The frame is an aluminum perimeter frame, providing rigidity and stability while keeping weight manageable. Up front, 41mm inverted show a separate function big piston fork, SFFBP, fully adjustable for rebound, compression, and spring preload, with top-out springs and 120mm of travel. Rear suspension, uni-track single shock, also fully adjustable, spring preload, rebound and compression damping. Brakes, twin 310mm semi-floating front discs with dual radial-mounted monoblock 4-piston calipers, 220mm single rear disc. On ABS-equipped models, the braking system uses KIBS, Kawasaki Intelligent Anti-Lock Brake System, for added safety and control. Tires, the 2026 ZX-6R ships with Pirelli Diablo Rossa 4A, a serious performance tire that delivers strong grip in a variety of conditions. Altogether, the geometry, suspension, and braking hardware give the ZX-6R nimble, precise cornering and strong stopping power, ideal for aggressive sport riding, but still manageable for aggressive road riding or even spirited daily use. Electronics. Rider aids, modern tech for control, versatility, safety. The 2026 ZX-6R packs a suite of modern electronics to help both experienced riders and those stepping up into the supersport world. Kawasaki Quick Shifter, KQS, a upshift-only quick shifter for seamless gear changes under throttle, great for track and spirited riding. Kawasaki Traction Control, KTRC, a selectable traction control to suit varying conditions and rider preferences. Power modes, full, low, giving you control over power delivery depending on conditions or mood. 4.3 full-color TFT instrument panel, giving a modern, high-tech cockpit. On top of that, there's smartphone connectivity via the app Radiology, the app Motorcycle, letting you link your phone to the bike. Integrated riding modes, preset modes, sport, road, rain, plus a customizable rider mode, make it easy to adapt the ZX-6R for different riding conditions. This package transforms the ZX-6R from just a fast supersport into a very adaptable machine, confident on a track day, responsive on twisty roads, and manageable when conditions get tricky, wet roads, traffic, etc. Design. Styling. Supersport looks that match performance visually. The 2026 ZX-6R carries the aggressive, aerodynamic styling DNA of its big brothers in the Ninja range. Its bodywork, especially the front cowl and side panels, is inspired by the larger Kawasaki Ninja ZX-10R, giving it a muscular, purposeful supersport silhouette. The new design includes compact LED headlights, an intricately layered front cowl and a short windscreen for a sharp, modern look. The blacked-out engine covers and silencer, combined with clean profile lines, reinforce the ZX-6R's aggressive and stealthy presence. Ergonomics remains sport-oriented. The seat height is 830 mm, and the riding position suits riders comfortable with a sporty stance. Overall, the 2026 ZX-6R doesn't just promise performance that looks the part too. It's the kind of bike that demands attention, whether standing still in a parking lot or slicing through curves on a canyon road. Price market position. What it will cost you as of the 2026 model year. In the US, the MSRP for the Ninja ZX-6R, non-ABS, is listed as $11,599 while the ABS version is $12,599 For Europe, EU markets, some sources list the price around a negation $12,695. Given what you get: a proven 636cc inline-4 Supersport engine, premium suspension brakes, modern electronics and aggressive styling, the ZX-6R remains a competitive offer in the middleweight Supersport class. A recent report also notes that for 2026, the ZX-6R is arriving earlier than usual to meet high demand in the Benelux region, showing that the bike is still very much in demand among European riders. Unique selling points where the ZX-6R excels. What sets the 2026 ZX-6R apart, and where it really shines: the 636 sweet spot. The 636cc inline-4 gives a blend of track-capable top-end performance and usable mid-range to work for street riding, far more flexible than many pure 600cc Supersports. Balanced chassis suspension, a race-derived aluminum frame, adjustable Showa suspension, and high-performance brakes combine for confidence-inspiring handling and braking, whether on the track, twisty roads, or everyday rides. Modern electronics plus rider aids, quick shifter, traction control, selectable power modes, full-color TFT dash with smartphone connectivity, making the ZX-6R modern, adaptable and approachable for many rider levels. Look: presence, with styling inspired by the ZX-10R, clean aggressive bodywork, LEDs and premium finishing. The ZX-6R looks like a proper sport bike, not a compromised middleweight. Versatility, from spirited canyon rides to city commutes or occasional track days, the ZX-6R's balance makes it more versatile than many track-only or street-only bikes. Potential trade-offs: who it's for, of course. No bike is perfect. The ZX-6R's Supersport ergonomics, seat height, riding posture, lean towards sportiness, riders used to upright road bikes or cruisers may find it aggressive. Also, while the 636 inline-4 delivers broad performance, you need to be comfortable revving to access the top-end power. That said, if you are a rider who loves spirited riding, carving through corners, maybe occasional track days, but don't want the bulk or higher costs of a 1000cc superbike, the 2026 ZX-6R could very well be one of the best balanced middleweight supersports on the market today. Verdict: should you consider the 2026 ZX-6R? Yes, the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R remains a standout in the middleweight supersport category. It delivers a powerful, flexible engine, race-derived chassis and suspension, top-level brakes, modern electronics and aggressive styling, all at a price point that's competitive for what you get. If you're looking for a bike that bridges everyday usability with track-ready performance, and you don't mind a sporty riding posture, the ZX-6R is a strong contender. For riders in regions like the Benelux, including the Netherlands, its earlier than usual arrival in 2026 also suggests high demand, so if it appeals to you, it might be worth checking if local dealers have available stock. Ultra. Alright guys, that was our deep dive into the 2026 Kawasaki Ninja ZX-6R. If you like what you saw, give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment: would you pick the ZX-6R or something else? And don't forget to subscribe for more Moto Next Hub reviews. Stay safe, ride hard, and I'll see you in the next one.